Is it working now? Yes! Sorry about that. For some reason, Streamlabs decided it didn't want to pick up my mic. Let me just adjust my sound levels. Okay, now it should be loud enough that you guys can hear me over any music. There we go. But yeah, Streamlabs for some reason wasn't picking up my microphone. That was strange. Anyway. How are we all doing today? I hope we're having a great day. It's been a very rough couple of weeks, but it was mostly just because it was really busy. I had a lot that was going on IRL. I had to clean up my house. My kid and my father-in-law both had birthday parties, so yeah, it was a little hectic. But we're here now. We're gonna have a really chill time, really nice time, and hopefully things will be okay. Barring any mishaps, we should be okay. I just need to message somebody really quick, and then hopefully we can get started. Okay. Bueno. We're good. Oh, heck yeah, editing. I envy people who can multitask like that because editing and like listening to stuff is hell for me. So I sort of envy you that. Let's see. Let's get captures up. And we are going to go to... Where is she? There she is. Play. All right. Okay, everybody, let me know if you can't see the screen. Should be working. Awesome. Okay, let's get started. Yay! For once, the only technical difficulty was my mic. Let's romance the himbo, everybody. Tonight's the night, Ramsey. It's finally the full moon. All our work is gonna pay off. And then we're gonna be out of here. Here, let me write some invitations real quick. You grab some paper and a pen. Dear resident of Flora, meet me tonight at the festival grounds. Sincerely, your village witch, Tempest Von Teasel. That should do the trick. Ramsey, I need you to deliver all of these to everyone today. Make sure they get them. I can't wait. We'll finally be able to rest. I know just the tree I'll sleep under when we get home. I'm gonna finish up around here. I'll meet you in the village later tonight under the full moon. Well, first we gotta go to the garden. Make sure the plants are all good. Oh, wait, I need to water first, don't I? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, any plants that need trimming? No? I think these are the ones that take longer, though, so unsurprisingly. Wait, did I weed? I did not. 2, 3. I'm going to make sure that everything gets weeded first before I make more compost, and then we can kind of force those plants. Yeah. always love how, like, soothing this game is. It's so nice. Some shamrocks. Let's water all of this. Then we need to go here. Dang, that's a lot of compost. I think we have enough to force these plants here. I don't know why the main character is complaining. Like, gardening is nice. It's nice and chill. Oh, heck yeah. I understand completely, Apollo. I completely understand. Okay. Let's check. Do we have any mail? Let me check my mail. No, I don't have any mail. All right. Do you have anything for me, Ramsey? Hi, Jill! Nice of you to join us. It's treat time. Let's go. We stan Ramsey in this house. We stan Ramsey in this house. Too many treats are bad for your beak. Look at how nice my altar looks now. Let's see what we can pull. Actually, do I want to switch that out? Nah. This is good. Oh, I'm dumb. Big dummy dumb. I am a maroon. Let's see. Let's see what the full moon has in store for us. The sun, clarity, success, vitality, productivity, and enthusiasm. Judgment, self-awareness, resurrection, maturity, and rite of passage. Well, that bodes well so far. Future, the fool, free-spirited, carefree, optimistic, new experiences, frivolous, and impulsive. That's actually not a bad spread. Sun, judgment, fool. Sun. Nice use of St. John's wort for sun. A nice use of Queen Anne's lace for judgment. It's okay. It's okay, Apollo. I understand that feeling completely. You have no idea how many times I've done lines and I've just been like, why do I sound unhinged? I guess we can go to the village? Let's go! Hopefully the full moon festival goes well. Hopefully this goes well. Look, everyone's here already. This is gonna go off without a hitch. Time to get myself together. Oh, a ritual. How lovely. I should be baking. I'm tired. It is pretty late. The studio is still such a mess. Everything will be fine. Perfectly fine. See, Tempest is here now. Thank you, Ruth. Greetings, friends, and thank you for joining me. I will solve all your problems with the full moon ritual tonight. All right, let's get the show on the road then. Ramsey, get into place. Oh God, I love Ramsey so much. Oh yeah, Ruth is hella suspicious, man. Like, real. Take a deep breath. Oh, full moon, with your bright shining light, lend us your power on this very night. Provide a clear path for us to walk away to a successful festival completely unblocked. We've worked this week to fix what was broken, so please acknowledge our devotion. The ritual is complete. You relax your body and take another deep breath. All right, I think we're good. Everyone feel better now? I feel full of... You need to get home. Uh-oh. Wait, maybe it'll just take more time to work? That's right, it might take some time to work. You can't rush magic. But isn't that what you're trying to do? I knew this would happen. I knew we couldn't trust you. Nisha. No, I read that letter. I know the truth. Tempest has been messing with us the entire time, just like she did with Coventpolitan. But I've been able to get my work done. Mel, there's something you really should know. Oh no, Nisha's gonna tell. Your beloved Avon Elset from Coventpolitan is Tempest Von Teasel. Wait, what? Tempest, is that true? That means all those rituals that backfired? No, And it's not just those rituals. It's all the magic she's done for us here, too. With all that Tempest boasting about her magic, don't you think things have only gotten weirder around here? Like Devin at the lake party. You were abnormally social. That's true, but I did ask for a spell to make friends. That's exactly what I mean. Nisha, let's calm down for a second. You're not wrong, but perhaps there's an explanation. Have you forgotten Tempest's relaxation spell? You fell asleep. Hard. Mel, that might explain the other day. Yeah, Ruth was out of it. But we acted like brats, so maybe we were exhausting? Okay, yes, but I've never seen Ruth like that. Ramsey, this isn't good. I talked to the Madeleines. To those cookies you're working on? Cakes. She said she was possessed by their spirit. I fucking love Jean. Jean, please. They called me a fool. Tempest helped me to talk to spirits too. Then they destroyed my studio. I got a dog. Though I wanted a hot date. But I do love my dog. I love that Jonas is here for us. I love that Jonas is here for us. He's like vouching for us. It's great. Psst, Ramsey. I think we should... Damn. We are not gonna throw Ramsey as a distraction. Yeah, you try being a witch for once, Nisha. It's hard. Being a witch is hard and nobody understands. I'll slowly sneak away. Oh, no. What? I'm just stretching? It's been good times, Ramsey. Oh, no. Did I really speak to the Madeleines? You try to hold it in, but... I have no choice, guys. I have no choice. There are 3 choices, and there are no choice. Yeah. No, you didn't. It was me, Tempest, and I admit to everything. Jean, I wanted to eat those Madeleines so bad, but you kept throwing them in the trash. And Mel, yeah? I'm Avon Elset, and what I did wasn't right at all. I used Coventpolitan to release my frustrations with my family and make fun of witches. I never thought of the consequences of my actions, and more recently, when you asked me to help you, I could tell how badly you wanted to get your work done, but I pushed it too far. Nisha? I've never talked to spirits successfully. That was supposed to be in my next chunk of training before I got Ruth. Yes, Tempest? I slipped something extra into your spells. Don't ask me what, which I know sounds bad, but you seemed like you needed the extra push. Devin? Kind of the same with you, except I use the runes. Not really my specialty, but desperate times call for desperate measures, or so I thought. And Jonas? What? Well, you're just kind of easy to mess with. So, for real? For real. This is my first time having to use witchcraft to help folks out. I made the spells, but I feel like my magic is never enough. So I tried energy readings, incantations, or extra ingredients. I wanted everybody to think I was great. So I wouldn't have messed up this bad if I were actually great. Even this full moon ritual is a ploy. The full moon is a very powerful way to amplify magic. I was hoping to use it to fix everyone's problems tonight so I could get out of here, but it looks like I've actually done the opposite. Magic isn't supposed to be self-serving or for proving yourself or using people. It's about energy and intention. My job as a witch is to help our energies work together and strengthen our intention. That's the only way to accomplish things we can't do alone. That means my energy, your energy, and your community's energy are supposed to work together to put on the best harvest festival Flora's ever seen. But I've done the opposite as a witch. Maybe my family's right. Maybe I really am.
That's enough. Your magic did get out of hand, but how many of us asked for your magic expecting it to solve our problems immediately? Or asked Tempest to do even more than we originally asked? I don't say this to excuse Tempest's actions. However, Tempest is correct in that magic is all about energy and intention. We never intended to make the magic work. Instead of facing our problems as a community, we just used magic to cover up and hide from our problems. Whether we want to admit it or not, that's why the last witch left too. It's why Flora is the way it is today. I won't keep repeating that mistake. Ruth is based. If we're going to start being more honest with each other, there's something I need to say. This is my last term as mayor. After this, I intend to travel all over the world. It's a dream I've had for a while, and I'm not getting any younger, so...
Grant, that's great.
Misha, I should have said this ages ago and kept saying it, but I'm proud of you.
Not to ruin the mood, but who will be
Mel, I think you'd be an excellent candidate for mayor. I'd be happy to endorse you. Mel is mayor, let's go!
Wow, that means so much for you to say that. Can I think it over?
Of course. I don't want to perform at the festival. I'd rather work together with local musicians. Bring the community in more, you know?
Wow, really? That sounds like a great idea. I'm sure Grant and Mel would be happy to help.
I thought you'd be disappointed.
Devin, I would never be disappointed. You're my best friend. I'm so sorry I made you feel that way. I was just so worried about the festival. You know that special talent you have of reaching into people's souls and tearing them out?
Yeah?
Well, your music can also reach into people's souls and heal them. In fact, you just gave me an idea. What if I put together a community art project for the festival too?
That sounds amazing. Let's bring this community together. Mel is right. I'm too focused on the Madeleines, but I want to get them right, so please have patience.
I know I get tunnel vision and push myself too hard. We all want this festival to succeed, but can we consider the festival a success if we burn ourselves out? Ruth is right. We need to approach this festival as a community.
Since everyone's making big confessions, I feel like I have to make one too. But, well, I don't know if I have anything to confess, but I know how hard it is to be honest with people. But maybe if we all try together, it'll be easier for all of us. So, yeah. Does anyone else have anything they'd like to say?
Is it just you, or do you feel like the energy of Flora just shifted?
Did you plan for this? Let's just stay silent. Don't worry, I know you didn't. But I think Margie or Gran did.
Huh? What do you mean?
I think it's getting pretty late. If there's one thing we could all use, it's a little rest, you think? How about we wrap this up now? I think it was a success! I think we did it, guys! I think we did it!
Yeah, that didn't go how I expected either. Do you think what Ruth said about Gran is right? Yeah, I guess I wouldn't put it past her either. Grant's teaching methods have always been a little different. But it looks like we're sticking around till the festival. For some reason, I'm feeling pretty happy about that.
Yeah, because you're gonna get a date with a himbo, that's what.
Yeah, with everyone working together, maybe we can do something pretty cool. Well, we should do as Ruth said and get some rest.
Yes! Success! I just got the notification. Let's go! Yes. I love the transition screen. I want something like this for, like, a stinger or something. I think it would be really cool. I'm going to change my outfit. Body. Actually, fashion. Kind of want to wear this. This looks nice. Ah!
Hey, thanks for following, Face Implosion. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to the Denizens.
What kind of hat do I want to wear with this? Oh, that's a nice hat. I like that hat a lot. But it doesn't really go with the outfit. Oh, that's a cute hat too.
Oh, those are so cute. I love some of these hats.
Pointy hats.
This kind of goes.
This also kind of goes. Let's go with that. That looks good.
And let's do the face. Mouth.
Okay, yeah, we'll keep that. That looks cute. Let's go with that outfit. I'll do a really fancy, like, very witchy outfit near the end, probably. Okay. Ramsey time.
Is it crystal time?
One crow trait coming on. Let's go.
What did you find this time?
Ooh, Celestine. Very pretty. Let's go to our altar and put that in place of the rose quartz. Oh, wait, I can't use it yet. Damn. I would love that selenite. I think that's selenite that is left. Let's go to the garden. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Snip, 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 snip. Water. Okay. Snip, 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 snip. Pull, pull, pull. Did I remember to pull weeds over here? Or did I forget like a chump? Whoop. Water. Snippy. The weeds.
We need to check our mail. Okay. Taking first steps. Leaving makes her nervous. A way to take Flora with her wherever she goes. Oh, damn. Okay, Gene. He's very blunt with everybody. So, something about self-love. Aww. Courage. Okay, let's go. Let's get a brewing. Okay, first things first. We need orders. Let's start with Devin. So we need an incense to help find courage. Which means we need resin. And let's check our plants. I am going to need chamomile, yarrow, and geranium. Where's my geranium? There it is. Okay, that should be everything. Yeah. Confidence incense. Keep crafting. We have another. Let's go with Gene. He needs a charm, which means we're gonna need a bag. Because if I remember correctly, sachets are for charms. Plants. Lavender. We need something pink, light pink, which is hollyhock. And we need alliums. Alliums, there you are. Yeah. Stir it up. Wonderful. And one more. Incense of Flora. So, resin. I'm gonna need to restock when I go back into town. Let's see. I need positivity. So, lavender. Geranium. What else do I need? Some yarrow. Yeah, I think that's it. Stir. There we go. And I think we're done. Now I need to go into town, and I need to see how everybody is doing after the ritual. And then we can probably get one more day out of the stream. Probably. Well, let's go to the shop first. Why are these so expensive? I cannot afford any of the things that are in here except for like ingredients and stuff. Like, look at this. It's a fancy thing that holds candles, but it's so expensive. Okay, I need sachets and I need resin. Right? Yeah. Okay, cool. I haven't used very many vials. Okay, let's talk to Devin. I wonder if Devin is actually in there. Tempest, you're here. Do you have it? Do you have it? Whoa! I assume you mean the spell? I need the confidence incense, which is right here. Yes, this looks perfect. So you've got a song written then? Yeah, I do. After all the community talk at the full moon ritual, I thought talking to some local musicians would help. So Mel introduced me to some of them. After I finished speaking with them, I sat down and just wrote and wrote and wrote. Things finally clicked. Yeah, I'm sharing it with Mel and Ruth today. But I wanted you to be the first one to hear it. Really? Mm-hmm. Even with everything that's happened, I could write this song because of you. But no more rooms, okay? Yes.
If I start to panic, I want to figure out how to work through it, but not force my way through it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get it.
So, you want to hear it?
Of course. Just let me get comfy.
Sure thing. Here, let's sit over in these chairs.
Devin takes a seat and brings out their guitar. As they do, suddenly you feel transported somewhere else, sitting around a fire with old friends, a bright, sunshine-filled garden. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is nice. I like the music change. Oh, isn't that nice, guys? You can taste something savory, perhaps it's stew? You realize these are all places of and things of comfort. There's a brightness to it, a sense of optimism. Even with long, hard days ahead, there will always be something good on the other side. As the chorus swells, you get a feeling of reassurance that all your work will pay off. Somehow, everything seems possible. Everyone will work together, and that collective energy will ensure the Harvest Festival's success. They won't even need a witch's blessing, and somehow, you feel like that's exactly how it should be. Devin's song comes to an end. They take a deep breath.
So, what do you think?
I'm speechless. I feel like I fell into a trance. It wasn't too dissimilar to when we play music for our rituals. Words don't capture it.
Wow, I made you speechless? I wasn't expecting that.
Why did that piece of music affect you so much? I wonder if your music had such a strong effect because we're friends. Perhaps the strength of our bond amplified the power of the song.
Now I'm the speechless one. Of course, there's still the matter of playing for Ruth and Mel. That's the real reason I asked for the spell.
When do you have to play for them?
I'll probably head over a little after you leave.
You know Devin asked you not to use runes anymore, but you still feel compelled to help them further. Devin said they wanted something that would help them work through their fear. Perhaps there's something more you can do. Devin, have you ever heard of countdown meditation?
Yeah, Himbo, Ruth being based, and Greedy Raven. Yes. Welcome to the stream, L-Man. Welcome. Full Moon Ritual was a success, L-Man. You missed it. It was great. Also, hydrate or dihydrate, chat. Eventually, I plan on getting all of that set up so that you guys can redeem stuff. Yes, Apollo, Oreo Man is here. I don't want to risk the confidence spell with any other magic.
It's not really magic. It's one of the techniques witches use to quiet the mind before performing magic. I don't see why a non-witch couldn't use it too, especially before something like a performance. Of course, we only have to try it if you want.
How much experience do you have with this?
In all honesty, it's one of those things I probably need to practice more. I know the basic principles, but I'm not always successful in pulling it off. But I think it'll help the effectiveness of the confidence incense, and increase your confidence in general without the spell.
Let's try it then. Maybe this is the kind of technique I've been looking for.
Alright, let's get started then. Let's close our eyes. We're going to count down from 10. For each number, we'll focus on something. I usually use colors. There are currently 10 different colors in my garden, so we can work with those.
So what am I doing?
I'm going to say a number and a color, and I want you to focus on that color. The idea is to force your brain to focus on something other than your anxiety. Let's start. 10. A red rose. 9. The orange calendula. 8. Yellow yarrow. 7. green rosemary. 6, blue pea flower. 5, pink hollyhock. 4, purple lavender. 3, burgundy geranium. 2, white chamomile. 1, black allium. Devin, open your eyes.
Are you sure that wasn't magic? I feel so much calmer now. Calmer, but not out of it, or like sleepy. Like I feel like I can do things. Like I want to do things. This is weird.
That's probably part of the meditation and part of the incense.
Wow. I think I'm ready to play for Ruth and Mel.
That's great. Do you want me to go with you?
Actually, I think I'll go on my own. I think I've got the confidence this time. And it's all thanks to you.
Remember, witchcraft is a melding of energies, so it's not just mine.
I guess you're right. Sometimes I wish I had something to carry with me all the time. Like something to remind me of the power of my energy.
Something to carry?
Oh, is that silly?
No, not at all. Sorry, I was just a little lost in thought is all.
I should get going. I don't want to keep Mel and Ruth waiting. Thanks again for all your help, Tempest.
Of course, anytime. Devin wants something they could always carry. What about that locket at Jimena's store? Maybe I could craft something out of that? Maybe I can haggle down the price, too.
Let's go! Okay. Jean's turn.
Rosemary's nice. I love growing herbs. I'm just not that great at doing it from seed, so I usually try and buy them when I can. Certain plants do really well from seed, and certain plants just do better if you get them from cuttings or from seedlings. Jean's baking something super yummy. Hey, Jean!
Tempest, what are you doing here?
Is that how you greet all your customers? I brought your spell.
What is this?
The release charm you asked for.
I didn't ask for that.
But I got a letter from you. Don't tell me he's refusing a spell again. You thought you were past that.
I never sent a letter.
Mel! It's Mel. But the letter had your name on it.
I told you I never wrote the letter.
Maybe you wrote it in your sleep?
I do not write in my sleep.
I know, you have a twin.
I do not have a twin. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to get back to...
I think I have an explanation. I ordered the spell, Jean.
Mel, you should be home. You're still sick.
You didn't realize that customer was your wife? He's been too wrapped in baking Madelines to notice much these days. Just go look in the trash. Oh, Mel. Why did you call your husband out like that? This dude.
They're all failures.
And how would you know? Did you let anyone try them? All of these Madeleines are failures? But they smell so good. They look baked to a perfect light gold.
I do not serve failure at this cafe. You're not gonna eat them out of the trash, are you? Girl, don't do it. Girl, don't do it. Oh my god.
All because one critic said, the critic again? Who cares about critics when there's a whole bit of Madeline's in front of you?
Okay. Okay. All right. These Madelines are effing raw! Like that, L-Man? Okay, we're gonna eat one, guys. She's gonna eat out of the trash like a heathen.
Yes, Tempest, there's no need to hold back now. Just reach your hand out and... Belgian!
That would be funny if they were raw. That would be funny. Oh my goodness, we might get Belgian doing his best Gordon Ramsay impression. Tempest, what are you doing?
They were calling me!
I know that's a lie.
But they were! 1,000 little voices saying, eat me! Eat me!
Those voices were in your stomach. Damn, okay, okay, Jean.
You know what? Mel's right. This tyranny ends today! I never said anything about tyranny.
Let's just take one, okay? I don't fancy eating out of the trash. You just ate from the...
What? Does that bother you?
You both just ate. Okay, Madeleines are delicious, okay? I love Madeleines.
Like a delicate cloud of...
Magic. This is true magic.
Jean, these are truly...
Horror to Jean. Let me make some tea.
Let me grab a platter for the Madeleines. Jean, you simply must serve these at the festival, though ideally not from a trash bin. How could you even think these were bad?
There was a critic who came to the cafe. I didn't know he was coming until a few hours before, so I rushed and baked some Madeleines along with a few other things. But while rushing to get everything, I forgot about the Madeleines and let them bake too long. The next day, he said my dry Madeleines revolted him in his review.
I see. But that's the only negative review Jean's Cafe has ever gotten, isn't that right? Wow, really? That's impressive. Exactly. That's why I ordered the release charm. You ordered the spell? That explains the weird letter.
No.
I just want you to move on from that one single critic who caught you on the wrong day. Honestly, he probably knew that when he wrote that review. When I had my issues in the city, you had the idea to come out here so I could be happy, so I could get away from all the people who didn't think I was capable. I realize how much of a sacrifice that was for you. This charm is my way of telling you not to let these kinds of people get you down. You're so talented, Jean. It's not worth spending your time on people who think otherwise.
Oh. Damn. Thanks, Mel. Damn. I needed to hear that. Bruh. Thank you.
Is Jean smiling? Hey, yo, guys! Guys? Is Jean smiling for the very first time? He never smiles! He never smiles! Jean never smiles! Kane! Kane! Jean is smiling!
I'm having a great night. This is fantastic. Also, Kane, the full moon ritual worked. It worked.
I suppose you won't be needing that curse?
Curse?
What curse? Cosmopolitan says only the most advanced witches should be performing curses. And Tempest, you're still a witch in training.
No, I don't think so. I should start preparing the ingredients for the batter. That way we can make it a day or so ahead, then bake all the madeleines the day of. We can serve local tea blends along with them. Yeah, I think that's an excellent idea.
Let me write that down on my to-do list. I have a meeting with the vendors coming up, so I can mention it then.
Won't be too much work.
Not at all. To the festival.
To the festival.
To the festival. Let's do this.
Yes. Okay.
You know, maybe you should consider writing that cookbook you've been thinking about after the festival.
I keep all my recipes in my head.
Gene memorizes all his recipes?
But maybe writing them down would be good. Also, please go home and rest.
Fine. Hey, doesn't him in a shop have an old journal? I bet Gene could use that. And I could enchant it for him too. I wonder if that would be a good idea.
Okay, let's go talk to Ruth and Nisha. Don't enchant! Let's see. Tempest, how good to see you. Are you here to deliver my spell?
Yep. It's right here.
Yes, these should help.
What are you trying to do?
You know what I mentioned at the full moon ritual?
You mean not being mayor and going traveling? So you intend to do that? Or you're not?
No, I am, but as much as the idea of exploring the world excites me, I've never really left Flora, so the idea also terrifies me.
I see.
I have a spell for that. No more spells!
Why pressure yourself to go when you know you can be comfortable right here?
Yes, I think that's precisely it. I am comfortable in Flora, even with my desire to leave. It's strange. I wish I could just take it with me wherever I go.
Is that what the memory spell is for?
Mm-hmm. Before I used the incense, I thought of taking a walk. Would you care to join me?
A walk sounds nice.
Ruth, it's called a vacation. You can always come back. Let's head out then. Husband. Your phone. I don't know. I don't know, but he clapped his wife.
First, you come to the lake.
I have many happy memories with my daughter and Nisha here. Both of them are so similar. They loved running and playing in the water and finding small little critters. I still listen to the crickets and frogs when I come here. Sounds take me right back to their childhoods. I wish I could take this lake with me wherever I go.
Ruth just might have given you an idea. Yes, you gave her the memory incense, which she can burn once she gets home, but what if you have another tool to help her keep her dearest memories close? Ruth?
Yes, Tempest?
What if I told you I had a tool you could potentially use to take the lake with you?
Is this some experimental magic?
No, not at all. I've used it before and it doesn't require magic at all. Might even improve your ability to use the memory incense.
But it's not magic.
No, it's more of a sensory tool to help you focus and remember details.
Interesting. What does it entail?
You're already an avid walker, so you might already be doing some of these things. The gist of it is being very mindful of your surroundings. When I find myself in a place I want to remember, I use my senses to create a sort of snapshot. You can do this by focusing on one sense at a time. Does that all make sense?
You're right, it is something I've somewhat done on my walks before. I've never actually tried using my senses to create memories, but I think I'd be willing to try.
Great! How about this? On the walk, we do some practice.
That sounds like a good idea.
Since we're already at the lake, let's try focusing on one of our senses here. Let's start with
Sound. I think sound is the best. So I focus on what I can hear.
Yep. I find closing my eyes tends to help with this.
Okay. I can still hear the crickets and frogs, but I can also hear leaves and cattails swaying in the breeze. There's also the background noise of the festival grounds. This is a lot to take in.
Yeah, it can be, but don't worry about trying to hold on to everything just yet. I find it usually takes a few sessions to complete a snapshot.
That makes sense. I think I'd like to make our way to the forest next. I always come here when I feel like hiding from the world. I used to be afraid of these woods. When I was a little girl, I played hide and seek at night here with friends. I lost my way while looking for a hiding place, and suddenly all the trees looked like monsters. Fortunately, my screams let my friends find me.
That's awful.
Yeah, what the fuck, Ruth? It was at the time, but I became determined to know these woods. And now we're good friends.
Ready to practice one of the senses?
Sure.
How about...
Let's go with touch. Am I supposed to walk around and touch things?
Sure, unless they're the things you shouldn't touch, like animals or poison ivy. Try focusing on how the ground beneath your feet and the air against your skin feels.
Okay, I think I understand. Everything is so warm, you can tell it's alive, but it's also slightly damp.
That was very good. I think you're getting the hang of this.
Thank you, I think this is a good exercise. It's also very relaxing, sort of like meditation.
Yeah, it is.
I think I know where I'd like to go next. It's to my secret spot.
Whoa, I get to see Ruth's secret spot?
Let's go! Secret spot time! Only a few know about it. Follow me. Interesting.
How much further?
You'll see. We're here.
Wow. Aw, you can see the whole town. How far up did we just walk?
Isn't it wonderful? This isn't my secret spot, if I'm completely honest. Our previous witch showed it to me. Real! She is so out of shape! I want to try focusing on one of my senses up here.
I think that's a great idea. How about you try sight?
Okay. Everything looks so tiny, yet you can tell it's so full of life. I can see the mountains, the beach, the village. These landscapes are all so different, yet they all belong together in the valley. If you were to take one away, it'd somehow be incomplete. I wish I could stay here forever, but I know I can't. I know I have to leave, even though I'll be back. When I return from my travels, this is the first spot I'll visit. Thank you for coming up here with me, Tempest.
Of course. This has been the best workout I've had in a long time.
Fortunately, going downhill is much easier. Come on, let's go. I think I'll have to practice that sensory technique more later. This might sound strange, considering I just asked you for a way to remember Flora, but I wish I had something to help me cleanse a space, too, like as a final way of letting go and preparing myself to move on. Does that make sense?
Of course, kind of like taking what you want and then moving on?
Yes, I think that's exactly it. Of course, I'm not asking for anything extra. These memory instants should really help. Well, I think it's back to the festival preparations. I've been away too long already.
I'll be on my way then, too.
Bye.
Something to help you say goodbye and move on, but in a good way. Maybe a besom could help with that? They're for sweeping away energies to make space for new ones. Pretty sure I saw a small broom at Jimena's I could use. Wonder if that would be a good idea.
Oh, I need to stand up and stretch. Stretch. Ooh, big stretch. I'm gonna light a candle too because it's cold in here. Yes, I bought another candle taser. Don't at me.
Buying candle tasers.
One for the main floors of the house.
Just buying matches.
I have matches downstairs in the bedroom. Okay. Now, Nisha, since we're in this place anyway. Ooh, my ears. Ow. It has been 1 hour of streaming, you guys. Okay. Tempest, I know why you're here. You want to talk about what happened.
Yeah. I'm all ears if you want.
I appreciate it. Most people avoid the subject or write it off as in my head. But I guess you gotta bear witness, so you know I didn't make a mess of things. How about going to our usual spot and talking about it?
Sure, let's go.
So, first, you have to promise not to laugh. I'm a witch. If there's one person who's going to listen to someone about feisty spirits, it's me. I know, it's just the only person who ever believed me was the village witch. So I'm more used to people not believing me.
What kind of spirits are they exactly?
Last witch called them fibbly nibblies, but I don't know if that's a real thing or not.
I've never heard of them, but that doesn't mean anything.
Spirits aren't exactly my forte. They got me into so much trouble as a kid. They'd pull on whoever was sitting in front of me's hair. They'd knock supplies off shelves. They'd even eat other kids' lunches. Then I would yell at them to stop and get scolded for shouting in the middle of class. Everyone thought I was acting out for attention, but that wasn't the case. I knew everyone would think I was weird if I told them the truth, so I hid it. And that just made things worse.
If the witch believed you, how come she didn't give you a cleansing spell?
She tried, but Gran once again believed everything was fine. She thought I'd outgrow it. Clearly I haven't. The witch left soon after that.
It's a good thing I'm here then.
We are not going to curse whatever is following her. That can just piss them off. Let's do a banishment. No!
No?
See, the problem is they're my friends.
Your friends?
Yes.
But they ruined your childhood.
Yeah, they got me into a lot of trouble, sure, but they're the ones who introduced me to art. And we used to get along most of the time, just people don't understand them or me. Instead of listening to me, people would be like, just stop, which in turn made things worse. Okay, now I'm lost. This is turning out to be story time with Nisha, isn't it?
Here. Do you want a hug?
Aw. This is hard to talk about, but here it goes. I'm home alone one day, as I usually am because Gran worked a lot. I hear this weird chattering coming from outside, so I go and take a look, except I don't see anything. But then I hear it again, but a little further off, so I follow it, but every time I think I've caught up, it's just a little further away. Eventually, the chattering leads me to the old art studio. Gran boarded it up after my parents died since they ran it. I hear the chattering again, except it's coming from inside this time. Pry a loose board off one of the windows and go outside, and that's where I see everything. Canvases, brushes, paints, charcoal, and more. It was like stumbling into Wonderland. Every time I think I'd found everything, their chattering led me to more. Before I knew it, it's night, and I've created all this stuff. That's when I hear Gran and a group of villagers enter the studio. It ends up they've been looking for me. I hide thinking I'm in trouble, but no, Gran is just happy I'm safe. I swear I saw a tear go down her face as she looked around the art studio. Only tear I've ever seen from her. She then declares that the village will reopen the studio. From then on, I spend most of my time there.
And the fibbly nibblies?
I chatted with them every day while I worked, bouncing ideas off of them and stuff. Without them, I wouldn't be the artist I am today.
Wow.
I want spirit friends. So, no banishing? No banishing. Do you think there's anything you can do to help me, or rather us?
As I mentioned before, spirits aren't my forte. And you also want them to stick around. I'd have to think about it.
I wonder if they're mad I left for school.
Could be.
Well, that's my story then. Now you know all about the fibbly nibblies.
Are you going to head back to the studio? Yeah, I should probably get to cleaning. They should have hopefully calmed down. They tend to after a big blow up. If there's anything I can do, make sure to let me know. Yeah, will do. Well, I should get going now. Thanks again for the chat. Sure, anytime. Pluto? That's the planet of connection and boundaries, especially in relation to spirits and such. Not surprising considering Nisha's strained relationship with the Fibbly Nibblies. Yeah, incorporating something associated with Pluto could help Nisha. Ah, my son decided to wake up. Time to write that in my grimoire. Okay, 2 more spots and then we go back home. Oh, excuse me. Big yawn. Please let Mel be better. Please let Mel be better. Come in. Oh, don't I look a sad state? Sorry. As we said at the full moon ritual, it's not entirely your fault. You're not the only one who got carried away. I got so worked up about everything needing to be perfect and about making sure everyone else is having a good time. To be at my best, I need to rest. So you're not mad at me? Of course not. I'm madder at myself than anyone. But tell me, do you think I'm boring? Huh? Can people even be exciting? Like, do you mean are you entertaining? I guess I don't follow. Like, am I fun to be around? That kind of thing. I mean, I guess so. Why do you ask? Seems kind of out of the blue. Because I think everyone likes Jonas more than me. You're jealous of Jonas. I am. People are always laughing with him. More like at him. And he's always getting invited to parties. Do you like parties? No, I'm too old for that stuff now, but people just seem to like him. And you don't think people like you? Of course not. I'm the one managing the budgets, who gets angry over toilets and has to tell Jonas and his crew to hurry up. Everyone hates me. Did Gene get all this stuff for you? No, but he made the soup I'm eating. Then where's all of it from? Various people from the village, my coworkers at town hall, etc. They heard about me feeling down and sent over all of this. I don't know where they found the time with everything that needs to get done. My son. Sure seems like a lot of effort. I know I wouldn't do that unless I liked someone. Like, a lot. So you're saying people like me? I think so. I have the feeling that somebody is coming upstairs. Ah. The child. Hi, honey bunny.
Honey bunny. Daddy, Mom, you just say honey bunny. Look at that.
Ah, you see the dragon.
No, this is a evil one. Huh?
Yeah.
Daddy just made that for you. Huh?
Yes, he did.
That looks like a evil one.
Yeah.
And there's my mummy. And then those shells are from the beach.
Yeah.
You just bring those.
You want to say hi to everybody?
Yes, your microphone. There's hold by your
Can
microphone.
you say hi?
Hello. And this is only a game.
Uh-huh.
Look, this is a huge jacket. Okay, that can.
You gonna go to bed?
No, I just.
You need to go to bed. It's late. You need to go to bed.
Oh, and then. And this
I
one.
love you, honey bunny. Go to your room, okay?
This is the dragon one. When the dragon, I mean.
Hold on, Michael, I got one for you.
Oh. You have one for Michael? Daddy's gonna give you a dragon. He has one for you.
What?
What is that? It's a lizard. Very cool.
I like lizards.
Why don't you take it to your room, okay?
Let us someone.
I love you. Good night.
And Daddy want to make me.
Say bye, chat.
Bye. Bye, Dada. I'm gonna do
Why is my husband teaching my son to say Among Us? Abogus. Ding 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 ding. By the way, one of the chat icons is definitely gonna be Temp Mogos from the Discord server. Which, speaking of, if you are not a part of the Discord server, link is in the about, so join us there. We have fun there.
Maybe you're like my gran. She's always scolding me, but she's always teaching me too. And even though she's a little stodgy, she's taught me a lot of neat spells. And without her, I wouldn't be here right now. I don't know where I'd be if I'd be completely honest. I'm trying to say that you are necessary, Mel. If everyone were a goofball like Jonas, nothing would get done. There wouldn't be any festival at all. And what's more boring than that? You're right. I'm surrounded by the village's love right now, aren't I? And Jean's love too. What did Jonas bring you? Oh my god, that brat! His sister is sick from stress and he hasn't come to see me! Knowing Jonas, he probably didn't want to bother. Who could that be? Come in!
Jonas. Hey, sis!
Perfect timing.
What are you doing here? Jean said you weren't feeling well.
Actually, I'm feeling a lot better right now. I think some rest has done me good.
It's about time you tried that instead of all that magic. No offense, Tempest.
No, I think we might have overdone it.
Anyway, I thought I'd come over to see if you need any help.
No, everyone out.
What? I just got here.
I need to rest to ensure I'm in tip-top shape by tomorrow. This festival isn't going to organize itself. So come on, get.
Well, guess I'll head back to work. Sheesh, seems like she's on the mend anyhow.
Yeah, I think she'll be all right.
Knowing Mel, she'll be up and at 'em by tomorrow. I should get going though, bye.
Sounds like Mel struggles with finding balance in her life and realizing people do care about her wellness. Venus? Maybe Mel should incorporate things attributed to Venus in her life. Let me write that down in my grimoire.
Jonas time! Time at last! The dog! Tell me what you named the dog, Jonas. Come here, boy.
It looks like someone finally got a bath.
Oh yeah, he did. And now you're a beautiful boy, aren't you?
Have you given him a name yet?
Oh, right.
You forgot to give him a name?
No, I just forgot to mention it. Tempest, meet Caesar. I love it! It's such a great name!
Bye, Paulo. Bye. Yes, go to sleep. It's 4 a.m. Go to sleep.
He's settling in pretty well, I think. I'll take him down to the festival site later today and introduce him to everyone. You're gonna come with me everywhere I go, right, boy? I love him so much. He's such a good boy. He is the goodest boy. Him and Ramsey are the goodest boys. The goodest of good boys.
Everywhere? Even on dates?
Why, do you not like him?
Does it matter if I like him?
I mean, maybe, because he's always going to be near me, so if you want to be near me...
Ramsey and I might be able to get used to having a dog around.
Really?
But only if he's a good boy.
And you are a good boy, right, Caesar? Some of my crew members also have dogs, so they've been helping me figure things out. Caesar's my first pet, so I've learned a lot. That new love charm you made must have been pretty potent. I care about people and stuff, but I've never felt this way about something before. Like, I've always liked animals, but having an actual pet feels so different.
I can't speak to pets, but witches are pretty close to their familiars.
Yeah, they're kind of like a partner, right?
Yeah. Well, except when
they tell you not to eat the strange fungus.
But to be honest, I did it anyway, and maybe he was right. Didn't have much in terms of magical potency, but it certainly caused other rather potent problems. Ramsey didn't come near me for almost a week.
I mean, it sounds like Ramsey was just trying to help you. The other day, after I gave Caesar a bath and stuff, I started thinking about when I yelled at my crew again. And I started feeling sad and angry at myself. Caesar came up to me and just put his head in my lap, and I calmed down. It reminded me that even though one bad thing happened, my crew helped me a lot with Caesar. So if they aren't still mad at me, maybe I should stop being mad at myself.
Caesar, you're pretty powerful for being just a pet.
Oh God, he's such a good boy. I'm crying. He's such a good boy.
Pat him on the head. Pat him on the head.
Whoa, you gave Caesar pets.
Maybe he's all right.
You hear that, Caesar? The witch says you're all right. I knew you'd come around to him. Huh? You want to go for a walk? Suppose we could do that. Tempest, do you want to come with us?
Let me think.
Spending more time with both of you.
I think I'd like that.
Yeah, we'd like that too, right, Caesar? Oh, I love Caesar. He's so good. He's so good. He's such a good boy. Yeah, it's a good balance, Jill. I have something stuck in my tooth and it hurts. Bro, I feel you. I feel you, Kane. Dogs are great. I want to hug my doggos.
You, Jonas, and Caesar all go for a walk through the woods. Caesar has a good time sniffing around and barking at the birds. You and Jonas joke around and have a good time.
First date. First date. Caesar, where are you going? Come here. I've had that dog for a few days and I've already lost him.
I'm sure he'll come back. Caesar! Caesar!
Caesar, don't scare me like that. Wait, what do you have there? Caesar, you smooth, sly little devil. Why you so smooth, Caesar? Why you so smooth? Like, chat, you're seeing this, right? The dog knows we are trying to romance the himbo. The dog knows. The dog is smarter than we are. Did you bring me flowers? Oh, am I supposed to give these to... These are for you.
Thanks. I should get these into some water.
We can walk you home then. We should get to the festival grounds anyway. Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen?
Well, here we are. Good luck with meeting everyone today, Caesar. I'm sure he'll get along with the crew just fine.
Yeah, I think so too. Catch you later.
Venus? Jonas does seem to love Caesar. And it looks like he's working on being kinder to himself too. Alright then, that's another thing to take note of in the grimoire.
Okay, let's go home. Let's check the grimoire. I have everything except for this crystal and this crystal. And I need to collect all of these. I've made most of these potions and charms and things. I just haven't made that one, and that one. And I think those are for after. And I know I need to make some things out of these. I just have one left for everybody else. Okay. Maybe I can use that stone now? Yeah, bruh, let's go. Awesome. So close and yet so far. But we'll get him. We'll get him, chat. I promise you, we will get him. Let's check the calendar. What do you think, guys? Can we fit one more day in? Do you think we can fit one more day in? I mean, it's only been an hour and 20 minutes about, so we can probably fit one more day in. Yeah, okay, let's do it. I'm gonna change my outfit again. Cute. Oh, that's adorable. That's cute. Let's go with a witch hat. Brown, maybe? Actually, I like the sun hat. That's nice. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go to sleep after this. And then we're gonna do one more day. And then we're probably gonna wrap it up after one more day. Okay, good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday. It is Tuesday, my dudes. You got a shiny thing for me? This place really does have a lot of crystals. What is it this time? Selenite! This crystal always reminds me of the moon. What a lovely shade of white. Definitely using this later. Thanks again, Ramsey. Over here. I wonder. Nah, I think that's good. I'm gonna change this out. Roses, maybe? Let's do some rosemary, and up here we can do lavender. Yeah, that looks nice. And how about we go for... I like this incense. And instead of this oil, we can go with something bright, something nice. Maybe this one? Yeah, there we go. That looks nice. Let's see what we got for a spread today. Let's do one card. The Tower. Ah, that doesn't bode well. Well, let's go out to the garden. There we go. Now everything's even. Snip, 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 snip. Pour. Pour, pour, pour. We'll do one more for this, so that everything is on the same day. I'm weird. Because the timings are all off, unless everything is on the same page, so I want everything to bloom around the same time. Yeah. Rip out all these weeds too. Although some weeds are actually very helpful. It's not necessarily a bad thing to keep some weeds. Three. Let's go home. Check my mail. Oh my god, Mel! Alright. An oil or something. Alright. Okay, so it looks like 2 oils and something else. Yo, discount! Let's go! Big discounts!
Yeah, talk about perfect timing. I don't think I'd be able to afford Jimena's antiques otherwise. And there are some items I'm thinking of crafting. I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm still figuring them out, but I'll be sure to tell you when I know.
Dandelion isn't a weed, it's a salad. You can eat it. In fact, you can eat every single part of it. It's one of those few weeds that's actually, like, useful. Because the roots, when they're dried and chopped up, you can make into a coffee substitute. You can eat the leaves, because they're like lettuce. And you can eat the flowers as a fritter. Yeah, you can, like, batter them and deep fry them. You can eat every single part of the dandelion. And dandelion root is actually good at flushing your system, too. Yeah. Listen, my family insisted on survival courses instead of, like, certain holidays. So, like, I didn't do, like, summer camp. But I learned, like, foraging and stuff. I remember my dad actually took me on a foraging thing where, like, he taught me about, like, all of the different plants that were around, and he was just like, this is what poison ivy looks like, this is what poison sumac looks like, this is what nettles look like, that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's helpful to know things like that, just in case you ever find yourself lost in the woods or something.
You wonder why Jimena's put everything on sale? Maybe she's sick of having her inventory laying around. But we should definitely go check out the sale.
But first, let's do our work. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, but I want to... Okay, we need a potion, so we need a flask. Plants. Okay, rosemary. Blue, which means pea flower, and yarrow, maybe? No, hollyhock. Yeah. Whoop. Keep crafting. Next. Hi, Jonas. An oil, so we need a vial. And we need rose. Oh, that's gonna smell nice. Pea flower. And hollyhock. Interesting choices, but... Aww. Bottle's interesting. Okay. And I need another oil, if I remember correctly. Orders. Yeah, another oil. So we need rosemary, because I think that's the shield. We need burgundy, which I think is geranium. Yeah. And then we need allium, which is over here. And there we go. Okay, I think we're finished. I think that's everything. Should have all of my potions. I like how we have a bell on our door when, like, nobody ever comes to our house. Nobody ever comes to our house. Should I go to Jimena after I go to everybody else? Yeah, I think so. And I'm gonna go here first. Talk to Ruth. Okay. Memory incense. It seemed like Ruth found the walking meditation helpful too. Ruth, are you busy? Tempest, I'm busy, but that doesn't mean I don't have time for a chat. How are you doing? I came here to ask you about that. You seem to be in pretty good spirits. I am. I woke up this morning full of energy. Perhaps our little trip up the mountain helped with that. Have you used the memory incense yet? No, actually. I wanted to practice a bit more of what you taught me the other day. But even so, I think getting everything off my chest over these past couple of days and then taking a small break from things, it's all left me feeling unexpectedly rejuvenated. I suppose knowing what I want has given me some motivation. Nisha and I have already been discussing all the places I should visit. And of course, Mel is starting to make post-festival plans too. She never stops, that one. Who knew a young witch could have such a big impact on our small village? I do what I do. As you do. Honestly, I was a little worried in the beginning, but I knew Margie had her reasons for sending you. You really think my Gran planned this? Planned might be a strong term, but she probably saw an opportunity. I get the feeling the Gran I know is different from the one you know. That's possibly true. Your family is known for being rather strict. Perhaps Margie saw a bit of herself in you and wanted you to have the option to go down a different path than the one she took. I don't know what path that is. Maybe it's just the one that sent you here. But don't I have to leave? Mayor, we have a Oh, Tempest, sorry. Am I interrupting? No, I think we were just wrapping up. Yeah. Okay, good, because you better come quick. The napkins just got delivered, and they are not the ones I specified. All right, I'm coming. See you later, Tempest. Yeah. White. It's feeling again. Is this selenite? It is the crystal for wisdom and unblocking energy. Yeah, that would be a good addition to Ruth's enchanted besom. Let me take a note of it in my grimoire. Let's talk to Mel. Please let me find Mel neither sick nor tired. Please let me find Mel neither sick nor tired. Huh? Where's Mel? Oh no, did she not recover? She's supposed to be here. Maybe she just stepped out. I can leave the spell on her desk. Boundaries, up here. Yeah, I'll just put it right. Ah! And that's when you see her, Mel crouched underneath her desk, muttering something to herself. Damn, Mel. Why are you being a little desk goblin? Bruh. I did it again. I woke up today and told myself I wouldn't do it, but I still did. Another Covenpolitan ritual. No, I said yes to everyone. I said I would handle everything. Now here I am, overwhelmed again. I can't get sick. I need to sleep. The festival preparations won't go well if I don't stay well. Can you go back and just tell everyone no? Well, I guess I could. Delegation. That's right, I can delegate. Or rather, redelegate. But I feel so worked up, I can't even think about that. What would I even delegate? Where would I start? Someday, you'll find Mel in a sane state again. Unfortunately, it might be too late to use this boundaries spell. You would want to use it before removing your boundaries. Oh no, I messed up your magic again. That's not what I meant. I just have to push through this again, don't I? But I don't want you to help me with that.
This is my responsibility and my responsibility alone. Oh, jeez. If you let Mel handle all this alone, you know it won't end well. Same time, using more magic will probably backfire like it did previously.
What could help Mel? A quick coffee break? But maybe make it decaf, but then we'd also have to go to Jean's cafe. There's no way he can see her like this. But then what? Wait, the boundary spell. Maybe it's not too late. We can use it to help Mel redelegate her task. But we need to get her into a state where she can think about redelegating. Is everything all right? You're being quiet. Mel, I have an idea. You do? Can we still use the spell? Not yet, but we're gonna do an envisioning exercise. And then, when you feel ready, you can then use the boundary spell. Envisioning? Is this some sort of mental exercise? Yeah, we're going to envision how you wish things would be. So like envisioning myself redelegating tasks. Kinda want to go more general than that. Let's try envisioning your perfect day. We can try to form a day where redelegating isn't an issue. Having a clear idea of what you want might make it easier to happen. And then the more focused intention will help your boundaries spell too. I see. Alright, let's try it. Okay, let's get ourselves into a comfortable seated position. Now let's take a deep breath.
Did he just yell again? My son decided to wake up again. Trials and tribulations of trying to be a streamer, but also having small children in the house. It's okay though. I love my son. He's a great kid.
Now, Mel, we're going to walk through a day in your life, okay? It's morning, and you've just woken up. What do you do? Jean's probably already awake. I can smell coffee and some freshly baked scones coming from the kitchen.
Oh god, I love her little drawing of them. I love this. This is so cute.
Chat. We need an F in chat.
Oh no, we need an F in the chat.
He broke the lizard.
He broke the lizard's tail.
Kill.
No.
Endless suffering.
No. Oh no. Well, it doesn't look that bad. You could glue the end and then like glue this part together. And it'll still wobble, just not in those two places. So it should be fine. Okay.
I get up, brush my teeth, get dressed, and then sit with him at the table. We talk about what we're doing that day and say when we expect to be home. Jean heads out before me and I clean up the kitchen before heading to the office.
Oh, that's nice.
Wonderful. Now let's take another deep breath. Great. Now tell me about your walk to the office. It's a beautiful day outside. Most days in Flora are beautiful. Kids are playing by the lake. I can hear Jonas and his crew working hard at the festival grounds. I'm glad Jonas moved out here with us. It feels like he's finally found a place he fits in. I look over at your cottage and I'm so happy to see your garden blooming. Finally, things are feeling right again. Before I know it, I've arrived at town hall to start my day. Very good. Now let's once again take a deep breath. Now for your workday. How do you imagine that going? This is supposed to be an ideal situation, right? Yep. Well, I walk into the town hall and our secretary immediately greets me. Then I head up to the mayor's office and of course she's already working. We have a quick morning meeting to discuss what needs to be done in the state of things. Then a few other people join us from various committees. Now, in an ideal setting, we all figure out the best way to approach the tasks at hand. The mayor's hands are already full, so I agree to be the one to come to if any problems should arise. Everyone walks away from our meeting with a clear list of what's to get done and who's to do it. I have my tasks, but I'm also available to help if needed. Throughout the day, I get asked a few questions and advice on things, but everyone can do their work. And I trust that they can do this work on their own. Things aren't falling apart if I don't know what's happening all the time. Okay, now for the end of your day. But first, let's take another deep breath. The end of the day is simple. I stop by the mayor's office to let her know I'm heading out. Then I meet Gene at his cafe, gives me whatever he's just baked and a cup of tea. We chit-chat for a little, but he's still working, so I head home. While I wait for Gene, I sit on the couch and do some knitting. Then, once he's home, we have a simple dinner, talk a little more, and go to bed.
Aww, look at how cute they are. I love them so much. Please, look at how cute they are. They're so adorable. I'm gonna cry. They are so cute.
Not a very exciting, ideal day, is it? Seems a lot more relaxed than your days now. Well, that is partly due to the festival, but I do think things could stand to be a bit calmer, and I do believe I have a big part to play in that. There aren't many days left until the festival. Maybe for the rest of the day I'll make a clear plan for the next few days. And tomorrow I'll present it to everyone. Perhaps at this point it's not worth getting nitpicky about small details. I'll make sure to use that boundary spell. That way I'll be sure to delegate, instead of being a control freak. So you think the envisioning helped? Yeah, I do. It's crazy how easy it is to forget to think and reflect sometimes. I wish I had something that could help give me the time. Give you the time. Could I make something like that? Guess it's better late than never. But I feel like I've taken up much of your time. I should let you get going. I'm just glad I could help. I hope your planning goes well. Thanks. Could I make something for Mel that could give her the time? You know, Jimena's shop has that old hourglass. Wonder if I could put something together with that.
Okay. I guess... Oh, hey, we got money out of that. Let's go. Whoop. Nisha. Speed run. She's talking to the Fibbly Nibblies. I better get in there. Tempest, I'm at wit's end. Do you have that spell I asked for?
Let me see.
She needs divination oil, right?
Perfect! Divination oil. This should let me talk to them, right? Not entirely. Also, I wouldn't recommend trying that again after our last attempt. You do have a close relationship with them. If that relationship's too strained to confront them directly without an experienced witch, then what's the point of this? I feel like I'm almost there with figuring out this community mural project. Is there any way to figure out what to do without talking directly to the Fibbly Nibblies?
Fumigate them. No, we're not doing this again.
I guess I should just yell at them some more? Nah.
Let's do a tarot reading and see what the cards say. Is this something you can actually do? Of all the forms of divination, it is the one I'm most familiar with, yeah. Of course, I'm still learning, but there aren't consequences with tarot readings. Well, at least nothing like spirits wrecking your art studio. Let's try it then. Where do we get a tarot deck, though? I have one at my place. We can do it there. Yeah, that's probably best. Who knows what the Fibbly Nibblies would try if we did it here. Let's get going then.
Oh, hey, we have somebody at our house. That never happens.
Wow, I haven't been here in ages. It still looks the same as I remember it. Yeah, I didn't bother to change anything considering I'm not here for that long. Well, that and I kind of like the place already. I keep my deck on my altar. Let's do the reading there. First, let's apply this oil. And then let me shuffle the cards to cleanse them of their old energy. So, how does this work? First, we need to decide what spread we want. I think a 4-card might be best. As I said, I'm still learning, so I like to avoid the more complex ones if that's alright. As long as I get answers. I think of it more as guidance than answers. Let's just get started. The first card will tell us the problem we're facing. The second is the obstacle. The third is the recommended action to take. And last, the fourth shows us the outcome. Sounds straightforward enough. Well, we see if that remains true once we flip them. Let's see what the first card is. The Magician. Wow, these cards are beautiful. Did you draw them yourself? No, actually, my gran made this deck for me. Her family's custom is that the head witch gives a tarot deck to their apprentices once they start training. Feel like I could learn a thing or two from your gran. She's an excellent artist. Anyway, what does this card mean? So this is the Magician, depicted by a plant called Dittany of Crete. This card symbolizes skill, focused energy, and manifestation. Though we're reading this card for a tricky situation, the card is probably telling us there's a lack of these things. I have skills! I don't think the card necessarily means your artistic skill in this case. Remember, we're asking what to do about the fibbly nibblies. I think in this case, the card is saying that maybe you and their energies are out of sync. Somehow you aren't communicating effectively, so you can't harness each other's energy. What do you think? I guess it's figuring out how to communicate then, but we tried that and it didn't work. I wouldn't say that was our best attempt, though. So the card is telling us there's something more to do there. Maybe we should go ahead and turn the next card. Sundew! So our obstacle is the devil. Now this one makes perfect sense. Hang on, this card may not mean what you think it does, but it does mean there is some sort of chaos going on in your life. Perhaps some manipulation and confusion. But I remember when my gran talked to me about this card and why she chose the sundew to represent it. And I was like, it's carnivorous, duh, and she said, yeah, that was part of it. But when people first started collecting sundews, they thought they were the most darling plants, and then they discovered they were carnivorous. Someone exclaimed that sundews were then vegetable wickedness, and my gran thought that was hysterical. When you're dealing with the devil, sometimes you need to just laugh at the absurdities of things. Sometimes by not embracing the chaos, you cause more friction. I have been trying to cut them out of my life more recently, more so than I did when I was younger. Even then, it's not like they didn't cause trouble. I liked the fibbly nibblies, but it was exhausting being the weird girl in class. I just wanted to fit in. Did you ever think you were weird? What? No! I always thought I was fine. It was everyone else. I could be myself with the fibbly nibblies. Let's pull the next card. So temperance represents the actions you can take. Oh, this is interesting. In a good or bad way? Well, it implies something in your life needs healing. And since this reading is regarding the fibbly nibblies and what you should do about them, it might be that the two of you need to do some healing work, which is a step beyond communicating. I tried asking them what they wanted before. I feel like that wasn't the right approach. It might be more what the both of you want. Temperance usually means something along the lines of cooperation and finding harmony. The other curious thing is temperance is number 14, while the devil is number 15. So if you can heal your relationship, you might find harmony in the chaos. But how do I heal my relationship with them? You said you used to play with them as a kid, right? Yeah. Have you ever tried that recently? No, I mean, I'm not a kid anymore, so maybe it's not playing with them like when you were a kid, but somehow still including them in your life. You said they were a big source of your creativity, so maybe it's something along the lines of that. Maybe you're right. So what's the outcome? The outcome is the Empress. What's so funny about that? The Empress is a card of creativity, uncontrolled creativity at that. It's also a card of nurturing. If there was a card to represent you, I think this would be it. The Empress, I think I could work with that. Well, what could it imply for me and the Fibbly Nibblies? So it sounds like if you're able to find balance with the Fibbly Nibblies, you might be able to become even more creative. What if I thought was holding me back all my life might be my way forward? That's what the cards seem to say. Of course, this is going to take some work on your end. Yeah, it will. There's not much time either. Maybe this festival piece can be the start of something new with the Fibbly Nibblies. Yeah, maybe it could be. I wish there was some way to at least set us up to work peacefully together. Devin always said you could sort out all your problems over a cup of tea. Tea, huh? If only life were that simple. I'm gonna head back to the studio. Maybe I could start to refigure things out there. Sounds good. I'm glad the tarot reading seemed to help. I've never done a reading for anyone else before. It was an exciting experience. Here's to both of us learning new things today. I'll get going though. Thanks again for your help, Tempest. You know, Jimena has the old teapot at her store. Wonder if I could make something with that. Misha might not realize it, but Devin's onto something.
Okay, let's go back to the village. Devin!
Ooh. Posture check. Stretch.
Oh, done.
Okay. Tempest, I'm so glad you're here. Whoa, did I do something?
Yes, you helped me big time. The countdown meditation along with the confidence spell really worked. Mel and Ruth loved the song I composed.
Really? That's great to hear. Though I wouldn't give myself too much credit. You're the one who wrote the song after all.
Yeah, but without your help, I would have been too nervous about playing it properly, you know?
Oh, Devin. What are friends for?
Yeah, the power of friendship. I don't know what I would have done without you. Or what I'm going to do without you.
Devin,
Tempest,
you got for... No, you.
It's just these past weeks have been really great, even with all their ups and downs.
I was about to say the same thing.
But let's not focus on the sad stuff just yet. We still got a few days, and then there's the festival.
What's left for you to do before the festival?
Now that the song got approved, the musicians need to practice it. I don't think that'll be too hard, though. They all seem pretty skilled. I also offered to help finalize the lineup and run the stage for the festival.
Wow. You're gonna run the whole show. Devin, sovereign of the stage.
Oh geez, that's too much. Besides, it's really about the musicians and Flora. I'm pretty excited though. It feels really great to bring all the musicians together. I think we're really going to capture the spirit of Flora with our music. Together.
It's really great seeing you this excited.
Well, we'll see how I feel the day of.
I think you're going to be just fine.
An artist, it feels like I should want to be the center of attention. And there's an expectation I should constantly be putting myself out there. But it's so exhausting, and then I spend all my time stressing out about I could be working on composing or collaborating with other musicians instead, you know? I don't get why making art never actually feels like it's about making art. Does that make sense?
I think so. Basically, you want to make music without all the other stuff. I just want to study witchcraft without all my family's expectations. Those expectations are made up anyway, and for some reason they all just seem to accept it. None of them seem happy about it either.
Yeah, that's it exactly. I was kind of amazed when I was honest with everyone at the full moon ritual. Everyone was just alright with it. I never had that happen before. Usually I get told if I don't do things exactly this way, then I'll never make it. But you know what? I think that's nonsense.
Yeah. Let's burn it down!
I don't think you need to get in any more trouble right now.
You're probably right. We probably need to at least get through the festival first.
I should probably be getting back to the music too.
Still got lots to do and only a few days left.
Yup. Let's do our best.
Amethyst.
That'd be perfect for Devin's locket. Amethyst has protective qualities and helps quiet the mind. So if they don't have time for a countdown meditation, the amethyst could help instead. Let me write this down.
Yeah, we got money. Let's go to Jean, and then we'll go and visit our boy toy.
But the lights are on. That's strange. Maybe I'll take a quick peek to see if Jean is here.
He's making madeleines, isn't he? Yep. Okay. Okay, maybe that's pushing it. Salute.
I can't wait to taste even more of the Madelines. I'm so glad Jean's recipe worked out.
Jade? Jade.
Yes.
Okay, boy toy time. And then we can go to Jimena. Doggo! Hey, Tempest! You got that spell I asked for?
Let me see. Yep, right here. You're worried it's gonna backfire?
No, actually, I'm just afraid it won't work at all. What if my crew doesn't forgive me? Or even worse, what if they forgive me but I lose my temper again? Then it means using the spell is pointless.
Nothing will work with that attitude. So, you need to figure out something else out, don't we?
Am I doomed? Doggo! Huh? What is it, Caesar?
Is something wrong?
I think he wants pets.
I think he definitely wants pets.
Yeah, who's a good boy? I think he wants you to pet him too.
Belly scritchies. He's so soft and fluffy.
Aww. I guess he's had his fill.
I am feeling more relaxed now.
Yeah, me too.
Are you ready to give that forgive oil a shot?
I still don't feel ready, to be honest. Obviously, I love petting Caesar, but I feel like I need something I can do to just, I don't know, prepare my brain for this stuff. Does that make sense? Totally does.
Hang on, let me think. Hey, Jonas, have you ever heard of affirmations?
Feel like I've heard Mel mention those before.
No stress, only scritchies. Exactly, Jill, exactly. She probably has. They're a pretty common tool witches use to give themselves a quick boost.
Are they magical?
They're more of a focusing tool, I would say. I find them pretty helpful, and they're simple if you want to try them out.
Nothing weird will happen.
No, and we'll only start with using a few, so you don't get overwhelmed.
Alright then. How do we do these affirmations?
First, we need to identify what exactly is making you feel anxious. Let's start with maybe 3 key things?
One is definitely that I'm not working hard enough to overcome my anger. Second one would be I'm just a bother to other people, like Mel and Jonas and my crew. Third, if I try to talk to people about how I feel, they'll think I'm weak. Are those good?
Yep, let's start with
anger. Okay.
So working to overcome your anger, but it's not just anger, right?
No, anger is usually the result when everything gets to be too much. And I am working on that, or at least I have in the past, but I feel like it's not enough.
But you are working on it?
Yeah, of course.
So how about we come up with an affirmation about making progress to help you focus on how you're working on it and making progress?
Mel always says progress isn't linear. Maybe she's right.
So how about every day presents a new chance for growth?
Every day presents a new chance for growth. Wow, that's really true, isn't it?
Yeah, see, just saying it out helps, doesn't it?
Affirmations are intense.
Next, let's do
communication.
You're afraid that if you tell people how you're feeling, they'll look down on you.
Yeah, like I'll be a terrible leader, or that I can't handle anything in general. Catches people off guard that I get overwhelmed and need time to cool down. I like being around people, but sometimes it can be too much. But I also know the only way for people to know that is for me to tell them. I like to believe people are more understanding than I sometimes want to give credit. But there's always that fear, you know? I guess if I tell them and they still don't listen, then maybe it's not my problem anymore, though. I don't know.
Let's try an affirmation saying your wants and needs are valid. You're right that some people will respect that, but others won't. But that doesn't change the validity of your wants and needs. How about we go with something like, I am worthy of being heard. Listening is a form of love.
I'm worthy of being heard. Listening is a form of love. I have a good feeling about this. Yeah, I like that.
And lastly, your relationships with friends and family. You're afraid you're too much for people, as if you need too much help.
Yeah, and I guess they constantly have to be worrying about me. Not that it's bad to think about other people, but I mean more like they have to manage me. I don't want them to feel that way.
Do they make you feel that way when you try to tell them how you're feeling?
Not usually. I mean, there have been people in the past, but they were also kind of mean.
I feel like you need to believe that other people care about you. That they're listening to you isn't managing you, but showing that they care about you.
Yeah, maybe.
So how about, I am loved and valued by my friends and family.
I'm loved and valued by my friends and family. Wow, saying that out loud feels weird, even though I know it's true.
And you just need to practice until it doesn't feel weird.
Yeah, you're right.
Great, we've got those 3 affirmations. Let's go over them one more time.
Every day presents a new chance for growth.
Now the second one.
I am loved and valued by my friends and family.
And lastly,
I am worthy of being heard. Listening is a form of love. I feel like I can already feel my mindset changing just by saying these things.
just imagine how they make you feel with even more practice. When you feel ready, go ahead and use the forgive oil too if you think you still need the extra push.
Thanks a lot, Tempest. You know, Bella's always burning candles and stuff when she does her thinking stuff. I wonder if she'd let me borrow one when I'm practicing. Or maybe I should just focus on these affirmations first.
Candles.
What, is it a bad idea or something?
No, not at all. It's just got me thinking. But it's nothing.
Well, I should get going.
Of course, make sure to let me know how the affirmations go.
Will do.
Candle. Pretty sure the shop has the old candle holder. Could probably put something together for Jonas using that.
Okay, let's go to the shop. We have money.
Oh, did you get my letter?
Does that mean you're here to buy my antiques? I sure hope it is. I'm thinking of doing a bit of rebranding after the festival. Maybe something like Jimena's Common Goods. Nothing exciting sold here. Not that I'm not glad you've been a loyal customer during your stay, but I need more than one customer to keep this shop open. That's enough of me. Enjoy the low prices. Bro, let's go. Candles. Careless whisper in the distance. Get all of the stuff that I need. And then grab refills on things that I need. Yeah, okay. I think we're good. Whew. Okay, I think we're good for the day. That was almost half the week done. So next time around, we'll try and tackle the last 4 days. And then we should have finished the game. I think we're good. I am going to go ahead and go to sleep. That will save my game. And then let's quit today. Yes. That was a long stream. But totally worth it, guys. For real. We have been streaming for 2 hours and I'm getting sleepy, so I'm probably gonna head out for the night. Tomorrow, we're going to be playing a special request from my friend Chocolate, who you may remember when I was working on Date Night Masses. She's one of the artists. We're gonna be playing the KFC dating sim. We're gonna be playing the KFC dating sim, the official one. Yeah, the one that KFC put out like as a promotional thing. We're gonna be playing that, and it's supposed to only be like 2 or 3 hours long. So we're probably only gonna play like an hour of an hour of it, like per week, or like an hour and a half. Please notice me, Sanders Senpai. Ooh. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, guys. I think it's gonna be fun. So hopefully everybody has a great time. Have a great night. I love you guys, whether you're new or old here. And hopefully you can check out everything in my about. I have things like my Discord links and my socials, and you can donate to my Ko-fi down there. It has the link for that. So I hope everybody has a good day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye bye. Bye.